Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you are having an amazing day. So, that was the intro that you just watched to, or for, FS News from Will Slack. Yes. So, Monday through Friday, I'm going to try and do this as much as I can. Since I like Farming Simulator so much, I decided to do this thing where Monday through Friday, I post one video a day of your latest Farm Sim news from Will Slack, or FS News. Jeez, I keep saying Farm Sim News. I just like saying Farm Sim News so much. So, let's get to that news. Woo! So our first piece of news today, we start with EY Modding and his project of his John Deere A. The model is progressing slowly as they've only had a small amount of time to work on it so far. However, they are still moving forward, and I know this is going to be a realistic mod once released. EY Modding makes their mods for all platforms, and that appears to be their intention with this mod as well. Now our next piece of news is from Sid Modding and his class Lexion 600 and 700 series. The 600 series is almost ready to go, but he still has a few more things to work on, like the grain tanks. So work on the 700 series begins. The model is done, and now the rest of the work will start to take shape. I would think that these would be submitted separately, but, well, you never know. Now our next piece of news is from 82 Studio. So last night, in his stream, he was able to create compatibility with the Volvo VNX 300 semi-truck in the Platinum DLC and his dumper from the TLX Phoenix pack and turning it into a Volvo dump truck. There are, of course, a few collision issues, but nothing crazy, and nothing that some modeling can't fix either, and adjustments to the attachment. I'm interested to see what 82 Studio does with this mod from here. Now, our next piece of news is one of the busiest modders in FS, and they're back with us today with something a little different. Their final mod for 2022. I don't know how to say this, the Schaefer, I'm just going to say that, Schaefer 2630 front loader by H.R. Forst. This is basically the same one we have from base game, however, they've chopped off the roof and likely given it about 100 new colors in the process. And I'm totally okay with that. The mod has already been tested internally and should be off for testing soon for all platforms on ModHub. I do like this version of the mod. Very cool and a little different. Plus some colors. Now our next piece of news is from Gamer Designs. And if you guys heard, his 669 buncher came out, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago. And with that out, he has turned his sights to a new mod on this list, the 669 Loader and Slasher. This will be his next mod in his Forest machine lineup, and will be for all platforms. Oh, I'm sorry, did I move the camera? Yeah, I guess I did. He's also working on a few other mods as well right now, including the fuel skidder and chopper. Plus, we've got a Christmas surprise in the 669 update. Can't wait to see and hear about that. Now, our next piece of news is from Schaefer, modding. Now that the Case IH Quadtrack Steiger series is out from him, he's looking forward to what's next for this mod. We can look forward to a wheeled version, as well as the EU version, and a 3-point hitch configuration. Of course, the regular version is available right now to download on all platforms on ModHub. And now we got some news from MacTrucker921. He's working on the last piece coming with their ultimate baling pack, the Kubota RA 2076 windrower. It's going to also have a rear hitch again for hooking up things like a baler or loading wagon for easy collecting. He says the mod should be done very soon, and then we'll start the in-game testing before being sent off for Mod Hub testing for all platforms. And now the next piece of news is from AMG Agri Modding. He's back with us today showing off a few bale grabs coming in their bale handling pack. He's been busy with real life, but he's been working hard to get the pack finished. There are some great pics of the JCB config and their bale grabs. The flat 8 grab isn't done yet, so it will be added to the pack in a future update. Now our next piece of news is from Pascal Kotz. He has a mod almost finished. The Lizard SSK 60 bulk tanker. This tanker is able to transport all bulk products in addition to flour and sugar. For compatibility, he's added 2 silos for these products as well, which can either send flour and sugar to your productions or unload via pallets. These mods are for all platforms and are currently with Giants awaiting testing. Now this piece of news is by far, I think, my favorite of today. Lancy Boy, he has some more placeable pics for us today with an extension build onto his workshop. This new office can be used for roleplay and things like that. It's also got a work trigger so you can access the customization options directly from the office to whatever it is in Bay. And with this, the American workshop is now completed and has been sent off for testing for all platforms. He's hoping to get it out before Christmas and will be adding more models to pack in the new year. We are almost done with the Farm Sim news today, but first, let's talk about Oxygen David with a few maps. First, we've got Court Farms from Oxygen David, who's getting some help from Mr. Lancy Boy himself, modeling some of the buildings on the map, meaning getting things done twice as fast. Here is a version of one of his small animal sheds that will be on the map. And also, we got to see the foals, aka baby horses on Court Farms. Just another thing to add to make this map the best one ever. And the last thing to wrap up today's news is something really interesting. Julian F. Modding has a new map heading to Mod Hub soon for all platforms, Richland, Ohio. According to the Farm Sim guy who has released a map tour video on Richlands, Julian has been working on this map for about a year now. And the great news is, it's already been through testing once, so we're getting closer. I'm really hoping to see this map come out soon. Maybe you should in a couple weeks. I don't know, sometimes these can fail, but then if they fix it right, then it should be on the Mod Hub as soon as possible. And that is all of your Farm Sim news for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So hopefully I should be back for another Farm Sim news video tomorrow. Should be Monday through Friday. So, have a great rest of your day. See you guys.